Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Mario Marks Terrell. Thank God the time goes back. Got an extra hour of sleep tonight. Sounds good to me. I need it. Mm. Hey, LZ, how you doing? Hey, Ninja, how's it going? Hey, Priest, how are you? You all ready to turn your clocks back an hour so you can get some more sleep? Yeah, I saw that. Good for them. Thanks for the super chat, LZ. Since it's the Day of the Dead, the Day of the Dead is every day, every single day. What color belt do they are they still go by the belt ninja, like yellow belt, green belt, all that type of stuff? When I did karate when I was young, they had like the different color belts. Yeah, I think I got yellow, green, white. I had white, yellow, and green belt, and then I stopped, something like that. And then I didn't do it anymore. I did it when I was like super young, and then they changed the location, and then cause I used to walk to karate. It was like at a school next to my house, and then after they moved, so I couldn't like my parents couldn't take me there. But I think I did like three. I was like young. In Latin American cultures, it's today is the official day. Yeah, I saw Miss Bikini had that up too. Um, Today she was saying that. Yeah. Oh, as long as they love it, that's good. That way they can kick a-hole's ass. In years to come. All right, so LZ, what I'm getting is try not to engage in any arguments, upcoming arguments, or like slander, or like try not to like get involved in any type of like talking shit about anybody, or anybody talking shit about you. Just let it in one ear and come out the other. Um, I feel like there's a man in spirit also, like, and I hear like a man's voice, and he's telling me that you need to be more self-reliant, self-confident, like selfish, all for you. Like it's all about you. Like you have all the things you need. You have all the information you have, like, and you could put it all together. Like focus more on your career and your life, and say things out loud to yourself, and just know that you know you have free will to do whatever you want. And like if you're following your old ways in certain areas of your life, like try not to follow those same ways. Try to change, make things better for you, make worthwhile changes, and stay away from like any type of babbling and people talking. And like once you like feel like you're not supposed to be around somebody, say, hey, look, I gotta make a phone call, goodbye. Or hey, I can't, I have no time for this, I gotta run. Or hey, I got an appointment. Like stay away from all that type of like uncertainty about people and about what they say. Um, I actually see like two different men. One's older and one's like younger. One's got like black hair and a mustache, and he's like kind of tall. And this guy is like giving me the thumbs up. And there's a guy that's older than him with like kind of grayish white hair, and he's got like glasses and a mustache as well. But these gentlemen are probably like ancestors of yours, but they're just saying like to stay out of like any type of like you know and don't engage in any type of gossip or talking shit or slant. Like even if somebody says something about you, like don't slander them back. Try to like put your energy in like a way where you don't feel unhappy with it. And spirits also saying like you may not be happy with your love life, but it's not meant to be right now. Your work life is not meant to be. What's meant to be is your work life is meant to be, not your love life. Yeah, exactly. They don't want you to engage in the like, you slander me, I talk shit about you, I slander you, you talk shit about me. Like they don't want you to go back and forth. They want you to move on from it as much as you can. Like move on from it and get away from, the back and forth talk, and worrying about what they say and what they do, and like just do your best to stay away from like any type of negative transactions with these people, like and just put your focus on your work life. And if it's work related, obviously you have to deal with some people or whatever, but if you don't have to, then don't. Like it'll be your best bet to just not engage with them at all and keep to yourself and focus a lot on your work life. That's the main thing. Work life is going to be the best life for right now, is what they're saying. One guy here says that he's your uncle's brother. I got another donation. Thanks, Kathy. If you're here, you can ask your question. Thanks for the donation. Yeah, try not to talk to anybody like unless you have to for work purposes, obviously. But like, don't let like spirit wants you to focus a lot more on yourself. And I know it's hard sometimes to like not slander somebody and talk shit about them and stuff, or say, yeah, they could talk shit about me, but guess what? They did this and they did that. As soon as we do that, like we know it's not right because two wrongs don't make a right, and like who cares what these people think? Like try and put your attitude to like I don't care, they're just trying to get to me, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna strut my shit and go about my business and fuck all of you. Yeah, love is doesn't show up that much, but it's what it is like sometimes love is not meant for us at the time. It happens with me as well and a lot of people. But the best thing is to like always focus on what really matters is work and your career and things like that. Those things pay the bills, not some jackass that's gonna ruin your life. Hey Marcia, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? All right, Kathy, you said, how does Davina feel about me? Will this connection turn into anything? All right, let's check, Kathy. You're welcome, Mosey. That's good. Mm. I don't see this person and you connecting very well from now to the end of the year. I don't see it happening, Kathy. I think this person is like, I don't think this person even wants a relationship or they feel like they can be in one. I feel like this person has a lot of delays, a lot of stagnant energy. I feel like they exaggerate things or they deliberately say shit to aggravate people or to like deliberately do things to make you feel some way, but then they don't really, you know, um, do what they say. This person might have like a drinking problem, or they might be very disappointed about the bitter experiences that they've had in their life from the past, or even present energy. This person like is really like suffering mentally and sleepless nights and worry, and this person is not very happy with their life right now. And as far as like being in a connection, like how this person feels about you, they don't feel anything. They feel like it's not worth their time, or they just have no feelings because there is none. Like, you know what I mean? They just have too much going on in their own life. So I would say the connection between you and them is not there because they have too much shit in their own life. I mean, this person thinks that you're a good woman and a good person, but they don't know how they're going to make it, make it work. Like like, how do they feel if they feel that you're a good person, but they don't know how they're going to be able to be with you because they have to overcome what they have lost. So they feel like they're no use to you. so they don't want to waste your time, or they don't want you to save them, or like shit like that. But they do look at you as like a person who they feel compatible with, or feel that they can adjust to, and they feel like you're a good person, but they feel that they can't do anything for you. And there's like a lot of people like that. I get this person like, you know, not tolerating too much, like they can't handle pressure. And this person also feels that, they would be too much of a conflict, or too much of an obstacle for you to deal with. Like they're not sure if you would accept them the way they are, if that makes sense. But they do like you, and they do think of you as a good person. But like love stuff and like, oh my God, yeah, no, I don't get that. Like they consider you a good person, dude. If you've talked to them like recently, they think that you're a good influence. But otherwise, there's no like connection turning into anything. Okay, Marcia, no problem. Yeah. So because you spent a couple days together last week, they feel like you're a good influence and a good person, but they don't know how they're going to make it work in a love connection. Like they might not be confident enough to make it happen. At least not right now. But they do think, you know, you're a good person. But I think they have issues. Like they got too many things going on, or I don't know how open this person is with you, but if they're already telling you that they have like a lot of issues, or they had past resentments or experiences, then it's really bothering them. So you're welcome, Kathy. Mm, so glad the time goes back, even though we, even though it's going to be darker earlier now. That's the only thing that sucks about daylight savings time. Like 5:30, 6 o'clock, it's going to be dark, and it's going to be like the whole night's going to drag on for the first couple of days. That's one thing I don't like about daylight savings time. I don't mind the extra hour of sleep. That's nice. You can always use that. But I wish they never would change the time anyway. They should just leave it alone. But in a way, it's good for me because that way I can knock off and not do anything at night and just relax. And it's cooler, better, like cooler energy, you know. Hmm. Marcy, I just got your donation here. Just showed up. All right, that's a lot to deal with. You got me all messed up here. Let me see. Didn't I answer this question the last time on how it came up? That's interesting. Hmm. Well, I'm getting that Deb did say something. The person Deb said something for sure. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm getting that the person named Deb was the one that said something. Jen and the boyfriend, I'm getting a no. Yeah, yeah, Linda. Yeah, yeah, Deb. I get a yes, and Jen and the boyfriend, I get no. So Jen, so not Jen, Deb. Deb is the person that possibly said something. Well, I'm getting a yes that she said something to whoever to get you in trouble. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, she doesn't like you because you're liked, if that makes sense. She acts like all nice and shit to other people, and yeah, she wanted to hinder you and cause you obstacles. Does she have like short hair? Yeah, like I feel like she can be cool and nasty at the same time. Two Face is a good word for it. But I'm getting like, yeah, I'm getting it was her and she did it to see if you would self destruct or come after her or, she wanted to embarrass you. That was her goal. Her goal was to embarrass you. And she thought that that was the best way to do it. So I get strongly, and yeah, to her shoulders, like right here. Yeah, short hair. Yeah, yep, that's her. I got a woman with short hair, like to her shoulder length, like like right here. You know, that's what I get. I don't get that she told Linda about it. It's almost like she didn't tell Linda because she wanted to get the credit for it, you know? Because she knows if she would have told Linda, Linda would have probably ratted you out quicker. But she was like, no, I'm going to do it because I want to get her. So I don't think she told, it tells me that she didn't tell Linda on purpose. So that way she can be the one that tells. Looks like you got all these bitches out to get you. Damn, you know? Yeah. Yep. That's what happens, man. A lot of women don't like working with other women. It's just like me. I don't like working with other men because they get jealous of me because I know a lot and I'm good at what I do. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like when I learned from guys that knew a lot, I never was jealous of them. I wanted to learn from them. Jealousy was never on my mind. Or what was on my mind was learning from that person so I can be like them. I don't understand why people are so jealous for what. Like, don't you want to be different? Don't you want to be better than that person? You can want to be better than someone without being jealous of them. I think that Samantha just pretty much said to like the company that, hey, this is nothing like serious. You know, I'm getting that Samantha didn't really protect you. She just pretty much said the facts, like what I told you already. Is there's nothing they can do about shit like that because that's like your personal life, even though the person comes there. But to me, I always told you that nothing was going to come out of it. You're not going to get fired for something like that because that's none of their business anyway. It's just somebody who heard about it. You know how much that times that shit happens in a place like that? People borrow shit from people all the time. Like, so I'm getting that because you're asking me, did Samantha really protect you from being fired, or was it the company being afraid? So I would say the company was afraid. I feel like she did her part for you, but the company was like, you know what? This is like delusional shit anyway. Um, the press, I think that the company knows that Debbie is like how she is. So maybe this Debbie person doesn't have credibility. So when it came from her anyway, they kind of knew that why she was doing it. So the company was like, you know what, we're just gonna throw this one under under a rock somewhere and fuck it, like we don't care. That's what I'm getting. Hey Justin, how you doing? Yeah, somewhat, yeah. I'll be rested again tonight because the hour goes. We get an hour. We get an hour. We get an extra hour. That's what I meant to say. I had to catch myself. Good night, Ninja. Take care. Yeah, that's what I just said. That the company knows you get picked on by these people, right? And because she because Deb doesn't have credibility coming from her, they were like, whatever. They're like, yeah, we see what you're doing here, blah blah blah. And because you kind of confessed to it, that was a reason for them to say, you know what, whatever. Marcia is worth more to us, so we're not gonna fire her. I don't get like Samantha really doing too much. I just think it was all common sense things, like I've been telling you forever, that they can't do anything about that shit. Like they know these women are out to get you because obviously they don't have credibility. So when people like Deb and Linda and all these weirdos you have at your job, they're probably getting in trouble as well. You know, they're probably in trouble as well. They probably get reported for being nasty bitches, and then they're like, okay, we need to get Marcia in trouble. So that's why they go and try and get you in trouble every chance they get. So that way, they look like they're doing their job by snitching. That's what the cards pretty much told me. Right. But I've been telling you that all this time. That is none of their business. It's between you and Jen. What's between you and Jen doesn't matter if it, at all to any of them, your boss or whoever. It's between you and that person. So that's why it didn't happen in a nothing happened to you in a bad way. You're still working there, you know? Yeah, of course. Because they want to try and get you for something, and now they tried, but obviously it didn't work. And Samantha pretty much told them, "Hey, look, this is nothing to do with like anything. So this is the facts, and that's it. Can't fire, and if we do, we're gonna have trouble. That's it. Because it's your right to do what you want or get money from whoever you want. that's like that's a no-brainer. I don't know if she's involved. Why would she be involved? Thanks, Justin. It's about brand new. I just got it. I just got this shirt and this hat. I got it this week. It's the new Boston Celtics championship shirt and hat. I had to get it. My team doesn't win very often, but you know. Like I said, you asked me if Deb was the one who did it, and Deb was the one who did it. She's the one who like said something. For Jen to lend you the money, right? What does that say? You know, that means she gives a shit about you. So obviously the other ones got involved. That's why sometimes, at the end of the day, Marcia, you have to take accountability for your own actions. If you thought that you was gonna like borrow money from this person and not get, you know, critiqued or disrespected by people by someone for knowing that, then that's what happens. See, they must have overheard it, or they must have, like I said, or she must have overheard it, or she found out some type of way, and that was it. And that's pretty much what happened. But you have your job, and that's all that matters. So fuck them all. Well, that's the thing. Even they do know nothing ended up happening in the end. You have your job, like I told you. Nothing was gonna come out of it. You know, the cards always said you wasn't gonna get fired, and you didn't, and that's all that matters. Who cares who's talking amongst themselves, and who cares who told whatever? Like that shit shouldn't even matter. You got your job and you didn't do anything wrong, but you still have to take accountability for for what happened, because at the end of the day, even though you thought that it probably wouldn't have got out there, but it ended up getting out there. But the main thing is nothing bad happened in the end, because I told you already that nothing's gonna happen, because that you can do what you want. You can, you know, that's like my clients. They wanted to loan me money to go buy a new van, but I told them I didn't need their money. I was cool. Like I'm good enough. I'm good. But they offered it to me. Can you imagine? People would be like, "Oh yeah, Mark got a new van courtesy of his clients because he's broke or he ain't got no money." I don't want to take no. I don't want that fucking word to get out on the street. Is that people are gonna like talk shit about me, and I don't want that, because then it's gonna bring negative energy towards me. So a lot of us have to think about doing certain things. Even if you think the word's never gonna get out there, there's always some fucker always listening or finding out, or like something like that, you know? Right, and that's all that matters. You never know who's listening. But that shouldn't have been talked about anyway, but that's how it is. Unfortunately, people will do their best to find out stuff. But that happened for a reason. That was spirit saying, watch yourself. You know, just be careful with how you deal with things. Because people are, if you're like a person that people want to try and, get in trouble, then you're always going to have that target on your back. People do it on here. They try to get me in trouble a couple months ago. They said the same. YouTube sent me an email saying that I can't talk about medical misinformation because someone came in here and was talking shit. You know, somebody heard me in here and they went and told YouTube, "Yeah, Mark said this." Wow. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You can say whatever you want. You can come in here and listen to me every day and report me every day. I could care less. I'm still gonna say what the fuck I want, and you can't do nothing about it. Because if you look on everybody's channel, they're saying a lot of shit. So what I say is not, I am allowed to say what I want. But some people are just stupid. They just go through your whole video just to see if they can get you in trouble. Yeah, so it happens to everybody. Yeah, I'm sure they were. So you won. You have your job. They couldn't get you fired, and they can kiss your ass now. Yeah, people are nasty. It's life. I've seen so much back and forth this past couple months with the election and how nasty people are and what they say about people. And these are grown adults like going back and forth and talking shit about each other. And it's like, then you wonder why the world's the way it is, because you're provoking each other. And even besides that, people in general will always find a way to make you lose or make you look bad. Because if you look good all the time, someone's gonna try their hardest to make you look bad. And if you're really good at things or you're really popular, they're gonna try and critique you in a way where people are gonna come at you. Yeah, you can kiss your ass. You got your job. Fuck them. Go to work. Do what you do best, and that's it. And it doesn't matter what job you have, what business you own. There's always gonna be people out to get you. It's life. That's why when I made my second deck, I have a card in there that says, give your haters more to hate on. So all your haters, make them hate you even more and more every day. Make them hate you so much that they can't, they go crazy and they just end up leaving you alone eventually. People are just going to be that way. You have to understand that as you go through life, there's always one or two people that are going, to say the stupidest things to trigger you or to make you look bad, or it's just the way it is, man. My ex-brother-in-law is number one for that. He goes around telling people so much bad shit and makes people tries to make people believe that I'm this person or my sister's this person or we're corrupting the children. He goes around saying so much shit. It's like, and then when it comes back to us, we just laugh. And that's all you can do is laugh at it. Say, fuck, I didn't. He came up with something else. Where does he come up with this shit? So it just shows that he's still, people still think about one or two people so much that that's all they do. It's an obsession that they have with somebody. You know, people use that word narcissist, but I call it an obsession. Like like that's before narcissist came, before that word got really popular to signify who a person is or to describe who a person is. Everybody used to say you're an obsessive weirdo, and that's what it is. It's an obsession that someone has with you to make you mad, to make you bad, to make you, to make you look good, bad. They want to like ruin your life. They want to try and say lies just to make themselves look good. And that's why you just gotta let it go in one ear and come out the other and say, I don't care. You can say what you want. I've had that happen to me my whole life and I don't care. People say whatever they want and I just laugh. And then if I see that person, I'm like, yeah, talk that shit now. You know? What were you saying? Did you told somebody this? Well, tell it, say it to me. Prove what you said. If you can't prove what you say about me, then it's a lie. And then you have no proof. So why should I worry about what you say? Yeah. Well, that's just it. That's a person that's obsessed with you that they have to like try to, they just, you know, feel like they just need to make your life miserable because they don't like you. They're obsessed with you. Like my ex brother in law, he's obsessed with me. He's always mentioning me, talking about me. He says nothing but lies about me every day. He invents things about me that people are like looking at him like, Mark isn't like that. So what the fuck you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I know. You've been telling me this for a while, but I keep telling you the same thing I tell everybody. Let them say whatever they want. They can't prove anything. You just got an example of that just now. You know, you're not doing anything illegal, so why worry about it? Fuck 'em. And they're gonna try and find another thing and another thing and another thing. And if you leave that job and go to a new one, you're gonna create more haters. You're gonna have more haters. So my advice to everyone is go to work, do your job, do it to the best of your ability, and block out all the hatred, all the envy, all the jealousy, and just make your money and fuck those people. Because when they go home, they probably have a shitty ass life. They probably had a shitty ass everything. You know, your life's probably much better than theirs, even though that doesn't even matter. But it matters when you know it matters to it should matter like in your mind that hey, misery loves company. Fuck these people. As long as you're happy with your life, nobody else should matter. And that's how I live my life every day. I wake up, I do whatever the fuck I want, and I don't care about what anybody else says. You can say whatever you want about me, I could care less. I'm still gonna get up and go to sleep, and I'm still gonna do whatever I want, and you can't do nothing about it. Yeah, absolutely. No, but you're different. You're not that type of person. See, so I'm not no narcissistic, obsessive person like my ex brother in law is, and his family and people that don't like me. That's like people who used to come on here and bash me and talk shit. They gave up. They're doing it to somebody else now. They ain't worried about me because they realize they can't get me. So it don't matter. And then they try to go to YouTube and say, hey, Mark's saying this and Mark's saying that. And it got them nowhere. I'm still here. I've been here for 5 years, shitting on all of them. I should be your example. I should be everybody's example. Shit on your haters and fuck these people. Don't let them make you feel any type of way. You do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Fuck them. I ain't changed one bit on here. I'm still the same person that I was 5 years ago on here. Just now, I just don't give I really don't give a shit what anybody thinks. It's your problem. And we all need to think that way. Well, Marcian, I'm glad you feel that way about me, and I'm glad that you come to me for advice and readings and everything. And I've always told you that You gotta stop worrying about or stop, thinking about the haters and the bad people so much. Keep doing your thing, keep being the best you can be. And I know it's hard not to give it your energy, but you'll understand one day you're gonna wake up and say, you know what? Mark said, fuck these people and just, they can kiss my ass. I'm just gonna keep shining, keep working, and I'm not gonna associate with these people. And I know I have to work with them. I'm just gonna do work related things and that's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You have to once you program your mind to do that, you'll live a better life. You'll feel so much better. And that's what I do every day. And it's very hard. I'm working on it every day not to give people my energy. And the more I'm alone and by myself during the day, the better it is for me. I love to work by myself, do things by myself. I like to do things where I don't have anybody around me and I'm absorbing their energy like a sponge and feeling negative or feeling bad or listening to their bullshit or listening to their lies. The less I communicate with real people in real life, the better it is for me. Less haters, less attention, less friends is good. People think having a lot of friends is great. No, it ain't. My mom says it the best. My friends are like my teeth. I like them and they don't hurt. Yeah, and that's a great feeling. That's a good thing. That's all that matters is you love yourself, be by yourself, nobody to answer to, nobody to talk no shit, and just do what you have to do. Be the best version of you. It don't make sense giving people your energy that don't deserve it. Yeah, but that's a good thing. Having less friends and less people in your life is good. I found that out the hard way. That's why I don't want to be popular and I don't want to be well known and I don't need 1,000 people in here all at once kissing my ass and all that stuff. I don't care about that shit. Don't bother me. I don't want less people I have the better. That's why I love my chat room. It's a couple people and that's it. I don't need all these people aggravating me. I just want good people with common sense. And if I can get that, I'm good to go. But we all do it to ourselves. We have to take accountability for our actions, our thoughts, you know, and we have to take accountability for allowing people in our lives and allowing us to retaliate, revenge, envy, jealousy, we can be our own worst enemy. That's why we have to take accountability for every person that we have in our lives, every situation we deal with, and just once you take that accountability and don't live in like fear or worry and know that hey, I made a mistake, I'm not perfect, and I'm going to make sure I don't make this mistake again. If you can say that to yourself out loud, you you'll be fine. You'll see your life get better because God says, "Hey, you did this to yourself. I gave you free will, buddy. So it's up to you. You put these people in your life. It's your fault. It's your fault. You took accountability for it. You're not perfect, and that's it. Yeah, yeah. It's true. I had to learn that the hard way. Many times I was always wondering to myself, like, why the fuck is this happening? Or why, I'm such a nice person. Why do I always get disrespected? Or why this person did this to me? Like, what the fuck did I do to you? But what it is, you have to understand that you have to take accountability for that person being in your life. And when a bad person sees a good person, they take advantage of them. They're like, yeah, this dumbass is so nice. They're going to give me everything I want. And all I got to do is act like I don't have anything, and I'm going to take everything from them. And when I have everything I need, I'll fucking lie to them and disrespect them and go about my business. And I wouldn't care. I'm going to find somebody else to be my next victim. And meanwhile, you're saying, oh, this person is such a bad person. This person is this person is that. But what about you? You have to take accountability for putting that person in your life in the first place. And then if you continue to have these bad people in your life, you're to blame. You can't blame a bad person for doing bad shit to you. And if you have them around all the time, and yet it's not your job to forgive them, that's God's job. you know? Okay, Marcia. You know what I mean, Jocelyn? It's all good. A lot of people in this world don't want to take accountability for their mistakes and their own actions and who they put in their life. It's your fault. You dealt with it, you deal with it. There's a lot of times where I said, I wish I would have never met this bastard, or I never met this person. And then I said to myself, you know what? You should have never been nice to this damn person and been all cool with him and trusted him from day one. You know? So now when I meet somebody, I keep them at a distance. And if they start to talk shit, I put them in their place. Then when I put them in their place, they don't say nothing to me no more. And I'm like, I got my point across. You're not gonna like run all over me. Hell no. But see, it's in our blood, it's in our minds, it's in our soul to be good. We don't know how to be bad. I don't know how to be like a bad person. All I know is to like be good and be happy and laugh. But when a bad person comes in my energy and they piss me off, I have to learn to not react. I have to learn to say to them that I'm not happy with them, or I don't want them around me, or I need to make myself known that, I can't deal with you. But see, being too nice, you give too many chances, and then those chances become mistakes, and those mistakes become whether or not life is bad or good. And then that all boils down to you taking accountability. And if you don't take accountability, then you're going to keep going through that cycle. You're going to go through that cycle for many more years to come because you don't know how to deal with it. And that's why God puts it in right in front of your face. Are you going to deal with it or not? Yeah, and that's all that matters is be more determined to move on. But a lot of people don't know how to move on. They can't because there's so much animosity and so much negativity and toxicity like around where like it keeps them trapped in it because they think that good people think that bad people are going to change, or if you say something to them they're going to change on your command or your words change their life. It don't work that way all the time. That person might say, yeah, I'm going to trick this dumbass again, and I'm going to keep tricking you until you leave me. But if you keep hanging around me, I'm gonna keep disrespecting you. I'm gonna keep dealing with you. I'm gonna keep taking every ounce of energy from you until your dumbass understands that, you know, you're wrong for being around me. And that's the reality of it all. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep bad people in your life, or are you going to like completely make them disappear? Hey, Miss Bikini, how are you, sweetie? You good? Marcia, I got your donation. Thanks. All right, let me check. I feel like this guy. I feel like this guy has a lot of pressure to do that for you. Like, I would say that he's gonna like do his best for you. Like, he might even say, "Hey, look, I can do something for you, but if you like, unless like he might give you like an ultimatum. Like, he might say, "Hey, look, I know you're concerned about this and that and blah blah blah, but if you want more shifts, you have to like." He might put you on like a probation period where you have to prove that nothing's gonna happen. I don't know how it works, but like that's what I'm getting. That's what the cards are saying. Like, looks like he's willing to help you. Whether or not you win, it says it's a possibility, but it might not be as much as you want because you're probably expecting the most, and it might be half of that. Yeah, by the end of this year, so in the next 2 months, Marcia, it's gonna get better, but it's not gonna be like a lot, but it's gonna be a bit more. So you're saying, will you win? You will win, but it might not be as much as you think, but it will be a win. It'll be more instead of less. Oh, that's good, Miss Bikini. Cool. So I think this person, Ted, I think they're a good person, and they'll do what they can to help you for sure. But it might not be like a lot of ships, you know. Yeah. Either way, it looks positive to a certain extent. Like, he's gonna try his best to like make something happen there. And the only reason why he's entertaining that whole thing is because of who you are, like how long you've been there, type of person you are. So what just happened with you might delay things a little bit, but after all, he has the final say, and I did get that by the end of the year, you'll get something positive with the shifts. So, but they'll like probably monitor you or like see if you're, by giving you more, whatever. But it looks positive though. You're only looking for one extra shift, so they probably will give it to you. But it might not be like every week. It might be every other week or something like that. Or they might put you in like a fill-in mode, you know. So I do see it's going to be beneficial, but not a lot. Hey Angel, no, I don't have Vimeo because I'm not from America or Canada. I'm in Bermuda. So the only thing that I have is Super Chat and PayPal. I wish I had Cash App and Vimeo, but I can't. It's in Bermuda. We don't have that. You're welcome, Marcia, and thank you too, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Yeah, the only two forms of payment I have is PayPal and Super Chat. So I wish I had those other ones so I can help everybody, but in Bermuda, they said back in May, they said that we were going to get Cash App, and then the banks didn't agree to it, and Vimeo, whatever how you say it. Thanks, Marcia. I appreciate you. So yeah. Yeah, you can send it now if you want. Yeah, sure. You can ask your question. PayPal or Super Chat, either option. Super Chat is the $ icon right next to the chat. Like, see where you put your words in? Right next to it, you'll see a $ icon. And you just press that, and then it you pay with your credit card or debit card. I'm glad, Marcia, and I'm glad you still have your job, and I'm glad it all worked out. God's spirit gave us, the right answers, and everything's gonna be okay. That's the best thing. Angel, yes, it's $5 a question. Yeah. So if you want to ask one question, it's $5. Yes. LZ, thanks for the super chat. Okay, it's still on the work conference. So cool. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I actually put my price down during COVID because I used to charge 15 a question. I still charge 15 a question through email because I have to type it all out and deal with it. But on here, I find it, reasonable for people just to pay $5 for a simple question to be answered, even though I go above and beyond most times. As long as people don't take advantage of me, then yeah, I'll tell you about yourself. But usually, the the longer you're a client, the more I'll end up giving, pretty much, or the more I'll help. That's pretty much what it is. It's not about how much you charge; it's how much you save and how much you're worth. And helping people is what makes it better. Um, what I'm getting, LZ, is keep adjusting to what you need to adjust to. Keep bringing together the perfect life for you. Manage how you deal with things. Be very patient. Um, find what you're compatible with and who you're compatible with and who you bring in the perfect union with, as far as work and then like friends and things like that. You'll find successful combinations through the next few days or the next few weeks. But then again, I keep getting here that don't be insecure when you hear about certain people, what they say, what they do. Don't let these people bring you delays, especially if they're evil or they're nasty. There's gonna be people out there who try to like make life stagnant for you. So, these people have lack of determination, lack of direction. They're narrow minded. They're on idle mode. You keep trucking along. You keep making yourself better. You keep doing what you have to do. If not, you're going to be like, don't think about your disappointments. Don't think about your fears. Don't you know, roll up in a bowl in a corner and cry. Don't let this mentally drain you about what's happened in the past, year, what's happened throughout your life. They don't want you to keep thinking about those things. They want you to like, how you have like a measuring cup when you bake things or you make a cake, like you put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you make the perfect combination. So that's what they want you to do. They want you to focus on what you need to put in your cup, what you need to put in your life, what you need to do right now, what you need to do in the present time. It's a constant reminder I keep getting for you in the cards and through spirit, is they want you to they want you to make yourself the best version of you. And if you do that, you become more powerful, you become more confident, you become more self-reliant, and you become like this person who has a little bit of everything, and all you need to do is fill it up, fill every single part of your life up more and more and more till you get to the point where, okay, I'm satisfied. They want you to be very patient at the same time, but you're the only one that's going to be able to bring it all together. Yeah, exactly. So another thing is try not to like feel weak with the way people like, don't feel weak. If you feel weak, it's because you're allowing your energy to be zapped by the people that you're around. So when you feel kind of weak or you feel kind of weird, it's because these people, you know, that and the people that are around you. So the less you deal with that, and the more you bring in together people that you're compatible with and you're cool with, then it's going to be better for you overall. So keep being a good influence, keep finding good influences, and then things will fortunately happen for you, and you'll be good omens and success coming your way. And this is probably going to happen like at the end of the month. Things are going to get really good for you in the end of the month, as far as like you bringing in together what you need. Like things are going to go your way for you only. So don't think of the negative, always think of the positive. Angel, I see your super chat, thanks. You said, will I able to marry my man? We are in no contact now. Yeah, exactly. Just keep being positive and keep doing good for yourself. That's the message that I get for you a lot is keep focusing on yourself. Keep making whatever happen for you and you only. Do what's best for you. Once you're on top of your game, all you gotta do is wait for an opportunity. That's all you gotta do. That's all I do. I'm on top of my game every day in my mind. So if I feel like I'm on top of my game, I just wait for whatever opportunities God brings to me. That's how you gotta do it, and you'll feel much better knowing that that opportunity is coming because you better yourself. Fuck pleasing everybody else. All right, Angel, let me check. This the man that you're talking about, Angel. He's gonna talk to you in the next couple of days, but I feel like there's gonna be contact again. Um, but this person thinks that you are not going to change. Like, so for instance, if you had an argument with him and he's complaining about you, right? Um, then that's the reason why things are not the way they are. But he's still deep down inside, he wants to marry you. He wants to deal with you, but he feels like you have to do something different in order for you guys to get married. He thinks that you might be jealous, you might be resisting him, you might be causing obstacles. Like he wants to propose, he wants to like marry you, he wants to be with you, but the problem is he thinks that you are not uh meeting him halfway, or you've done something where he doesn't want to like involve himself too much right now. That's why there's no contact. Hey Rudy, how you doing, sweetheart? Have you checked your email? I emailed you like about a week ago. So Angel, I would say it's still possible that you guys are gonna talk again and things will get better, but I think that you is something that you've done that's aggravated him. Yeah, I sent you something. Well, Angel, what I'm getting is you can't whatever you've done, can you undo it? That's what you have to ask yourself. The only way you can fix it, what I'm getting here, is it's going to be difficult, but you have to work hard on it and you have to like get rid of the past stuff. So if the past is getting if your past with this person, if your past is affecting you and this man, then you have to get rid of the past things. If your job is getting in the way, then it's something to do with your job. If you want to recover what you've lost with this person, you got to stop being, you know, you got to stop guarding yourself too much and be more active and be more, have more activity with you and this person. So, Angel, if you have done something wrong to this man, only you can fix it. So if you are the issue, right? You've got to like prove to him that you're not going to do that shit again, or you can be a better person, or you can change what you broke, or what you always fix what's wrong. If you're the issue, now if he's the issue, then he has to do the same. He has to make sure that you know. But I'm getting a woman reversed. So if you're the woman, you're the woman. So if you are the one that's resisting the change or resisting what he wants or what you can't fix, then that is up to you. You're the one that's the problem. You're welcome. I hope that made sense. But in order to recover what's lost between you and him, you've got to change something to make it happen. You have the power to make it happen. And thanks for the super chat. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. So the ball's in your court. You've got to make it happen. But I do see contact from that person and you and him talking in the next 7 days. So from now until next Saturday, I see communication. There will be communication. You're welcome. The hour goes back tonight, so at least we get another extra hour of sleep, which is great. I've said that like twice already. I'm excited about getting the extra hour. Yep. Your Yahoo email. I got your email from the PayPal. There's an email on your PayPal. It's a Yahoo email. That's the only email that I found you because I sent you something. Yeah, Miss Bikini, and then 5:30, 6 o'clock, it'll be dark. I'm talking to my nephew. He wants to buy a game with my PayPal. He's so funny. It's like $8. Something's going on. When I switch to the region, it doesn't show you. Yeah, that's a good thing. Like you get to wake up early and you get to wake up early and you get to or when you do wake up early, you can see it's already, daylight. So you get to start early and then end early too. It's good in a way and not, you know what I mean? Trying to sort out my nephew. He wants to buy this game. I told him just screenshot the stuff to me because PayPal's been acting up. Like the places that I used to buy things from with PayPal tells me I no longer can do it because I live in Bermuda. That don't make no sense. But if I use my credit card, it works. But yet my credit card is attached to the PayPal. These people don't make no sense. There's no common fucking sense in this world anymore. Change your. He tried to buy a game, but it's not allowing him to do it. That's weird. Mhm. Oh well. Rudy, did you see the email? Yeah, Miss Bikini. A lot of elderly people here in Bermuda, they're happy when daylight savings time comes because they don't have to walk in the dark. But a lot of people, when they come home at 5 o'clock, when they knock off and they come home on the bus, it's like it's almost dark. So some people are like kind of pissed off. Like they're happy in the mornings, but they're mad at night. So like a lot of people complain. You didn't see my email. Why not? I sent it to like on your PayPal, right? There's an email. Is it a valid email? Because it's sent. What am I gonna do with you, woman? Let me see. Hold on a sec. Things I do where I tell you. Sent. See, I sent it to your email. I sent it to you on a week ago. Last Saturday, I sent it to you. It's your name, right? At yahoo.com. That's the one I sent it to. It's markymarkstarot at gmail.com. So check your junk mail or whatever, and it might be in there. No, it's markymarkstarot at gmail.com. But if I send you an email, it's gonna show up, right? It's not my email from the PayPal. It's not that one. The email I sent you was through markymarkstarot at gmail.com. Did I spell it with 2DD? Huh? Listen to me, woman. If I send you an email, right, you ain't gotta look for it. It's gonna be right in your inbox or in your like junk files. It's like, are you a robot? It should be there. Unless you want me sent. Is that the email? Because that's the email that I saw on your PayPal. So that's how I contact people sometimes through the email they have on their PayPal. So when I send people stuff, like, and I don't know, because I don't like to talk, say too much on here, obviously, but because then people are like, if they're, some weirdos on here, they're like, yeah, let me email Rudy and see if I can do something with it. I sent you a coupon for something because a lot of people that I know that live in the states, like I send them coupons because when I order things, they give me coupons, but it's no good to me. So I end up giving the coupons to random people that I know on here to help them. So that's what it is. It's a coupon. so you can get some free shit. I do it with all my friends. I just distribute it to different people. Sometimes I get DoorDash free like shit or 50% off. Sometimes I get wine cards. Sometimes I get like these free meal cards from what's it called? Hello Fresh. Have you ever heard of Hello Fresh? Like they give out like free meals. That's what I sent you. I sent you a coupon for 17 free meals. I still have the coupon right here because you never claimed it. So that's what I gave you. It's like 17 free meals. So I said, let me give this to you and your family because I know you got a lot of mouths to feed. So that's what I sent you. Sure, I'll do that, Miss McKee. So yeah, I sent it to you, but it shows it went through. So it's up to it's up to you to receive it. Well, don't thank me unless you actually got it. Sometimes if you get like an email from somebody that you've never gotten an email from, like me, um, it might go to your junk file or it might go to like the spam. So just check all the files and see if it's in there. You see it now? See what I mean? Man, I'm always gotta do it. I'm gonna teach people how to deal with their fucking email. You're a real pain in my ass, you know that? I'm saying this woman ain't contacting me. She ain't emailing me back. I'm all giving her shit. I hope I give it to the right person. You know, somebody's probably eating fucking meals right now. A different Rudy. Anyway, you donated as well, so let me know what you want to ask so I can answer you whenever you're ready. You can take your time because the hour goes back tonight. It's like a breeze coming through the doors, giving me like a little chill. It's like 66 tonight. Fuck, it's nice. So nice to feel nice and cool again. So I don't have no AC on right now either. So it's like perfect. Hey Phil, turn off the light. Come on, Phil, please. All right, so um, da-dee-dee-da-dee-da, da-dee-dee-da-dee-da. That's some fucking bullshit. How the fuck is that even possible? You want a general? All right, cool. Miss Bikini, you need a switch for the lights right next to your bed. I always tell architects that as an electrician, right, a lot of people don't want to get up or they'd rather turn the lights off when they're in their bed. So you know how people have like a lamp? That's why lamps were invented. But some people don't want the lamp. So what I always tell people is the architect is an electrician can if the lights in the ceiling, you can run an extra pipe down to where your bed's gonna be, right? But you have to make sure you're gonna put your bed there. You see what I'm saying? So like the master bedroom is usually on a wall with no windows. So when you put your bed in that area, you have to make sure you put that light switch there and you put your bed next to that light switch. So all you got to do is go click and you go straight sleep. One of my clients, he has it hooked up like that. And now he wants me to hook up like some wall sconces above his bed so he doesn't need the lamps. And I say, yeah, I can hook it up for you. So a lot of people don't have that option, and I'm sure they wish they did. But in order to do that, like you gotta run an extra wire and a pipe down there. Yeah. Or you have that thing where you clap twice and then the lights go off. All right, Rudy. What I got here is this month in general. I see some new things coming your way, things that'll make you feel enthusiastic, things you need to put your initiative in. I think that you're gonna have some good possibilities, but try not to be careless or thoughtless about it. Um, could be a new job, or it could be like a new uh, situation. I get two new beginnings here. Like I get something actually happening, but the problem is being willing to make the necessary effort, being preoccupied too much, feeling like it's not going to happen, making a sacrifice. Also, if it either way this month it looks like some new things are going to happen where you're going to gain from it, and it's going to be a meaningful experience. It's going to be good for the future, and it's going to be good all around. So there is something new that's going to happen this month that helps you and benefits you. I feel like it's a good possibility. I do see like a man that's an ass around you. He might be lying to you. There's a man that's gonna lie to you or try to double deal you or shift his focus off of you. Or there's a man that's gonna tell you something and he's like very temperamental. He might get mad at you because you caught him in a lie or something like that, or he just trying to like ruin things for you. This person is very crafty. It could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but this person is like very crafty and very temperamental. Like they can lose their shit real quick. So you might have to deal with this asshole type of guy in the next couple like days, weeks, this month, some point in time. But otherwise, that I see like new possibilities and new things Just make the necessary effort. If you have to make the effort to do something, then you just have to do it. If you don't make the effort and you don't make the sacrifice, then it's not going to happen. But this new beginning and this new start for you is going to happen if you're not like, if you put in the effort. If you don't put in the effort, then it's going to go backwards. So it's really up to you this month to make shit happen. But I do see something good there. I got two new beginnings there, the Ace of Wands and the Fool. And that tells me like that's, you know, this month that something new is gonna happen, something good's gonna happen. But it depends on your effort. And it might depend on this man too. Yeah, I do see things moving forward for you. I see like possible like finding a place once and for all, or if you have found somewhere, it's gonna be like it's gonna bring you peace and it's gonna bring you harmony. It's gonna bring you prosperity. It's gonna make you feel better. Ah, okay. Yeah, because I got the Three of Pentacles reversed. So at work, you might have problems with people's ideas or them making you feel preoccupied. Try not to rush into any decisions. Don't like be the don't have adversity. You know, don't be vengeful. Just let it go and just put in major effort into whatever you want to do. So did you find a place then? So I got the Four of Wands here at the very end. That means that you're going to find a place or you have a place and you feel good. Four of Wands also is like could mean like next 4 days, next 4 weeks. Like you'll feel very good about your options and your and what's going on. So someone's gonna be unfair to you. I just keep seeing like a person being an idiot towards you. So this person will be unfair. They judge you. Try not to tolerate them. You know they're not your friend anyway, so fuck them. That's how the cards are coming out. Um, effort. I get effort as well. Just put in the effort, and as long as you put in the effort, shit's gonna happen for you. You know. Yeah, the Four of Wands means like a hum. So this is all for like I know I told you last month in October it was possible to get um some word of a place or possibly get one. But I still see now that the same thing. There's still a possibility. There's still a chance. There's still a possibility. Having a chance to get a place. So I keep seeing that you're gonna get one. You know, I still see you're gonna get a place and something's gonna happen where you're gonna have a home. Like you're gonna be able to move into some place soon. But unfortunately, not soon enough. But this month still looks like it can happen. Yeah, I know. I always saw a possibility. See, the card says that there's always a possibility. There's always like a chance, but it might not be something like right for you, or you might deny it, or you might be like, no, I don't want that shit, or no, I can't afford that, or no, I don't want this. So I still see like a possibility for it to happen. The temp is a man, yeah. So I see this man being a pain in the ass. Like they might look down on you. Yeah, fuck them. Okay. Let me see something. There's still like a possibility to find a place this month. They still get like a woman trying to help you out. Yeah. There's if there's a woman that's dealing with the housing community, then I still feel like this person's gonna try to get you something. Yeah. I honestly that's something that I always get like a positive outcome on. Like it's I always tell people, man, I told somebody just yesterday that time frames are the most difficult thing to deal with when you do psychic stuff because I can tell you that this might happen, but it's up to somebody else to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? So when other people are involved to get you something or you're waiting for something from somebody, it's up to them to make it happen. But it's always a possibility because spirit knows that person can actually get off their ass and do it. So it's always a possibility. It's gonna happen, but when that person makes it happen. So when things are out of your control, the time is saying yes, it's possible, but I can't tell you November 17th, 2024, this part you're gonna have a house. I wish it was that easy, you know. But the cards always tell me that there's a possibility, but it depends on other people. So if you're waiting for a response from the housing community, it's up to them to make it happen, right? So I can tell you as far as what I see that it is an option and it can be, it actually can happen this month. Even though I feel like it can happen any day, any month, any time, but it depends on that damn person. But if I'm getting positive cards, that means it's still very possible. And I got positive cards. And I've been getting positive cards for you a lot. So it's usually an individual person that's a pain in the ass, but the positivity of getting a place still looks like it's gonna happen. Yeah, exactly. And when it's in other people's hands, there's nothing we can do but just wait. It's like me. I applied for a van for my business. I've been on my own for 17 years. You should automatically like give me the permit because I've been on my own for so long. But because I've never had a business van and I've worked out of my private car van, it's a difference, right? And I put that paperwork in July 27th, and here we are, November 3rd, and nothing. So like it's out of my control. So a psychic can say to me, "Oh, you're gonna get your permit this month," and then this month this doesn't might like my inheritance. My inheritance is in the hands of the lawyers and the other people on the will. So you can tell me I'm gonna get my money in. Yeah, I wish it was that. Hey, you never know. I just said it just to say it, but maybe it is. But like people have told me, oh yeah, you're gonna get your inheritance, this month, next month, this month, that month, and it never happens because it's not in my